Hello everybody, you are welcome to this channel, and with a new video I'm coming with a new video lecture in this time. And this video lecture is about the ion electron method balancing in basic medium. I already discussed the process of balancing redox reaction in acidic medium in previous videos. But in this video I want to clear the point that how to balance a redox reaction in basic medium by using the ion electron process. Okay, so this video is going to be very interesting, so watch this video till the end and you understand the full process that how to balance a redox reaction in ion electron method and the basic medium and in basic medium. Okay, I am discussing totally with an example that how to balance a redox reaction step by step. I explained it in step by step, that after watching these steps that require for balancing a redox reaction in basic medium, I think your understanding will be increased, your understanding will grow up. So before watching this video, you can also watch the other videos related to the redox reaction, like definition of oxidation reduction or oxidation number. This type of related videos that are very important to understand, because one point is dependent on other points. So therefore you can watch that videos from the playlist. I made a separate playlist for this topic, the redox reaction. So now let's start our discussions. So ion electron method is a method of balancing redox reaction. You know, two methods are available for balancing the redox reaction. One is oxidation number method, another is ion electron method. So we have to understand the two methods, the ion electron method and the second method is oxidation number method. Okay, and both the methods are used in acidic and basic medium. Okay, so now in this class we discuss only about the ion electron method balancing in basic medium. So in ion electron method balancing, what you have to do, at first you have to write the equation that is given to you in ionic form. After changing it to ionic form, you have to separate the two halves. That means one is oxidation half, another is reduction half. You have to separate these two half, oxidation and reduction half, because a redox reaction is made up of the combination of two half. One is oxidation half, another is reduction half. So after separating the reduction half and oxidation half, you have to balance all the atoms that are present in both the sides. And after balancing an atom, you have to charge balance, you have to balance the charge, and after balancing the charge, you sum up the two equations or add up two equations, oxidation equation and reduction equations. The overall reaction is obtained after adding the two resultant equation will be the main balance equation, the balance equation for the question given to you. The means a reaction is given to you for balancing, so its answer is, when we add up the two oxidation and reduction equation at the end, that will be our answer. And important point, some important points are that for balancing, atom balancing steps, we have to use some important points. For example, for atom balancing step, to balance oxygen atom, okay, to remove the deficiency of oxygen atom from any side, left hand side or right hand side, we have to add water molecules, equal number of water molecules to remove the deficiency of oxygen. And to remove the deficiency of hydrogen, we have to add H plus ion. in acidic medium, and in basic medium we have to add H2O to remove the deficiency of water, to remove the deficiency of hydrogen. To remove the deficiency of hydrogen, we need to add the water molecules, and in the opposite side equal number of OH minus we need to add. Okay, so but in this video, in this lecture, we discuss only about the basic medium balancing. I am remembering all the points that are required for balancing redox reaction in ion electron method. In this video we mainly concentrate about the ion electron method in basic medium. So we take one example, and step by step we see that how to balance a redox reaction by ion electron method in basic medium. So let's start. CrOH whole 3 and iodate IO3 minus 2I minus and CrO4 2 minus. So this is our equation that is given to us, and we say and directed as that they balance this equation in basic medium. In basic medium we have to balance this equation in basic medium. So what will we do? Our first step is to write the equation in ionic form. Already the equation is in ionic form, so we do not need to break the reactant and products that are present in it. So first step does not require here. The second step is to find out the increase and decrease oxidation number in each cases. Here we are seeing the 3 plus oxidation number, here it is 5 plus oxidation number, and here it is 6 plus in oxidation number, and here it is -1. So after that, and if you have any problem of calculating the oxidation number, then you can watch the videos that I already uploaded about the oxidation number from the playlist. Okay, so we start our discussions here. Here the net 3 plus to 6 plus, here plus 3 unit increase of oxidation number is taking place. Okay, so here this one is oxidation half. This one is oxidation half because oxidation number increase is called oxidation. So this is the oxidation half, and here look at this change. I minus means 1 minus is changing from 5. So here 6 unit decrease of oxidation number from +5 to -1. So it is the reduction half. It is our reduction half where the +5 unit is changed to -1. So this is our reduction half. And after finding the oxidation and reduction half, we successfully find out that what is the oxidation half and what is reduction half. Okay, so we write the oxidation half reaction here. Our oxidation half reaction is CrOH whole 3 to CrO4 2 minus. Okay, this is our oxidation half reaction. And for reduction half, we write it as iodate to iodide for the reduction half. Okay, because decrease in oxidation number is taking place, here the increase of oxidation number is taking place. Okay, now in this step we have to balance atoms in both the sides that are present. Here we are seeing the chromium atom is 1 in both the sides, but the oxygen atom is 3 in this side, and in this side oxygen atom is 4. So we have to add one water molecule here to remove the deficiency of oxygen. So now the oxygen deficiency is removed. from this equation. Now the problem is that 2 plus 3, 5 hydrogen is present in the left hand side of this equation. Here no hydrogen is present, so for this reason 5H2O molecule is added to remove the deficiency of 5 hydrogen atom. Here it is 5 hydrogen atom is present in this side, 3 plus 2, 5. So 5 equal number of water molecule. It is our rule that to remove the deficiency of hydrogen, you need to add equal number of, means the deficiency number of hydrogen equal to the number of water molecules that you need to add in the opposite side. So 5H2O, and in this time you also write the equal number of OH minus in the opposite side. We are adding 5H2O in the right hand side, and for this reason we have to add 5 OH minus in the opposite side. Okay, so this equation is atoms in this equation all are balanced. Okay, you count the number of atoms in each of the reactant and product, you can find that this equation is balanced. Atom balance completed. Okay, for this reaction we will do complete the atom balance step. The number of oxygen atom is 3 here, so we need to add the 3H2O in the right hand side, because it will remove the deficiency of 3 oxygen. Okay, next point is that 3 into 2, 6H. 6H is in the right hand side, but in the left hand side no hydrogen is present, so we have to add 6H2O here, 6H2O here, and after adding the 6H2O you have to add the 6 OH minus also in the left hand side, because when we add water for removing the deficiency of hydrogen, we have to add the equal number of OH minus in the opposite side. Okay, so we have we are adding 6 H2O here for removing the deficiency of 6 hydrogen, and in the opposite side we write the 6 OH minus to removing the deficiency of hydrogen. Okay, so atom balance is completed for these two equations. You can check the number of atoms in left hand and right hand side of this equation, and you find that atom balance is completed. Okay, so after completing atom balance, about the next process that come to us is the charge balance. We have to balance the charge, like here the 5 plus and here minus 1. So we can change the 5 plus oxidation state to minus I if we add 6 electron here. Okay, so by adding 6 electron here, this 5 plus charge on iodine will be changed to minus 1 charge. So therefore our equation will become charged balance, means its charge become equal in both sides, means charge gets balanced. So charge balance is taking place after adding the 6 electron here, and for this reaction we are seeing 3 plus is changing into 6 plus. So the best is add 3 electron here, because if we add 3 electron here, the 6 electron will reduce to 3 plus, and the charge on each chromium atom in right hand side and left hand side become equal. So our oxidation half is charged, is balanced in charge. Okay, the charge balance is completed for the two halves, oxidation half and reduction half. Charge balance is completed. Next process is suppose this is number 1 equation and this is number 2 equation. Okay, so equation number 1 and equation number 2, we have to add these two equations, because this one is representing the reducing half, this one is representing the oxidation half, and when we add up these two equations, our overall balance equation is obtained. But here the important point is that electron number is not equal. Here it is 6 electron and it is 3 electrons. So electron numbers are not equal, but we have to equal this electron number, because the electron is lost by oxidation half must be equal to electron gain by reduction half. So electron lost gain by both the process, oxidation process and reduction process must be equal. So in order to make this 3 electron as 6 electron, we multiply the whole equation by 2. We multiply the whole equation by 2. For multiplying the whole equation by 2, here 2 will come, because we multiply whole equation by 2. Here 2 comes, here 10 comes, and here 2 and 5 into 2 10 and it is becoming 6 electrons. Okay, so after that what we have to do, one equation and two number equation, these two equation, one number equation and two number equation, we have to add these two equation in order to get the overall equations, balance equations. So we are adding these two equations here. Okay, so our equation point are 2 CrOH whole 3 plus 2 H2O plus 10 OH minus this is 10 OH minus and other pieces are also present here. We have to write 6 H2O plus IO3 minus to change. Okay, one thing you must be noticed here, that the electron number present in the left hand side and right hand side, they are cancelled each other, so therefore we do not need to write in main balance equation. Okay, main balance equation we do not write the number of electrons. So in the right hand side we are seeing the species that are iodide ion and 3H2O ion, the 3H2O molecule plus 6 OH minus, 6 OH minus, and then 2 CrO4 2 minus, then 10 H2O, 10 H2O. So we recheck the process that we are doing it correctly or not. Chromium hydroxide 2 H2O, 10 OH minus, 6 H2O and iodate 1, and here iodide, then 3 water, 6 OH minus and 2 dichromata, CrO4 2 minus and 10 H2O, CrO4 2 minus and 10 H2O. So this one is right now an equation which is representing the balanced equation for the given equations to us, the equations that were given to us for balancing. But after getting this balance equation, we can write this balance equation in a more simpler form by eliminating the common terms that are present in both sides of the equations. Common term, we have to eliminate the common terms and we can write the equation in more simpler form. Here see here, chromium to chromium hydroxide, it is not common, this species is not common in both the sides, so we are writing here. But see, the total number of water, 6 water plus 2 water, so we remove it as 8 water, 8 waters, and here the 10 waters and 3 waters, so we can see represent is as 13 water, 10 plus 3, so therefore we can represent is as 13 water. And right now see, 8 water and 13 water, so it is based 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 means 5 water. We have to place 5 water in the right hand side and in left hand side no waters, no waters, so 5 waters. Next, iodate has no common ion, IO3 minus, so we write it iodate because it has no common ions in common part in both the sides, left hand and right hand side. But if we see, you see that OH minus is common here, 6 OH minus and here 10 OH minus, so the overall 4 OH minus 4OH minus is present, because 6OH minus is removing from both the sides, so then you can write only the 4OH minus. So we remove this OH minus 6, and here you can write 4OH minus. Okay, that already I written. So the next net equation is 2CrOH whole 3, then iodate, then 4OH minus, and 5H2O, then I minus, iodide ion, and CrOH2 minus. Let's check once more time. It is chromium hydroxide 2, iodate ion 1, and 4OH minus ion. Next 5H2O, we cancelled it, 5H2O, and 5H2O, then iodide ion I minus, and 2CrO4 2 minus, and then we remove this equation, because we get already the equation in more simpler form. This is our desired equation. This is the balance equation, main balance equation. Okay, so we got our main balance equation. This equation is the main balance equation. So I think you understand the whole processes, the steps of the process, steps involved in this reaction balancing. So thank you for watching this video, and you can find this type of all videos in the redox reaction playlist. So don't forget to subscribe my channel to support me, and if you like this video, then give a like